You've heard the saying, it's raining cats and dogs.
When you hear that phrase, do you wonder how many people were hurt getting their head slammed upon with a St. Bernard or a cat? No, you immediately know that that phrase means that it's raining very heavy. My mother used to tell me there are plenty of fish in the sea. Well, I did move to California, but it wasn't to find the right fish. I knew it was another metaphor to tell me while I was single that there are many young ladies to choose from. Don't get stuck on the first one you see. Finally, there's the saying, love is a rose. Does that mean that love is literally a rose? No. It means love is like a rose. So obviously, if we were to take everything people said in a wooden, literal sense, there would be a lot of confusion and misunderstanding. That's exactly one of the reasons there is so much misunderstanding of the Bible. It's critically important to understand the Bible for all it's worth. When we read it, we should ask ourselves, is what I'm reading historical, poetic, prophetic? Is there imagery and are there metaphors in what I'm reading? You'll find a lot of that in the book of Revelation. There's a metaphor in Revelation that describes Satan. In Revelation 12:3 it says, "Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his heads." Now, if you took this in a wooden literal sense, you would believe that Satan looked like a fiery red dragon with 10 horns on his head. But no, this does not describe what Satan looks like, but what he is like. In the same way, Jesus describes himself as the door, the gate, the true vine. Is he literally a door made out of wood with a knob and hinges? No. When he says he's the door, he means that you have to go through that door, Jesus, to get to the Father. In the book of Psalms, God says he owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Does that mean that the cattle on the remainder of the hills don't belong to him? No, it means God owns everything.
So, to avoid getting confused by the Bible, remember that you should not take everything it says in a wooden, literal sense. Read it for all it's worth as you would any other great piece of literature, and enjoy and be inspired by its many deep and meaningful metaphors.